Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. It has been a confusing couple of days in Doctor Who fandom. What is going on? We're getting lots of different information. I'm recording this on April 20th, which is Thursday. I just did a live stream, right? So I wanted to take the clip out of the live stream right now. Why? Because my wife wants to go out for breakfast tomorrow morning, right? Friday's like Saturday in Israel. So I'm trying to get work done early. But I'm doing it. I wouldn't normally do this in the morning. But I want to clip this out because I think this is an interesting snapshot about what's going on. The chat hated everything they saw. I was reasonably intrigued by the pictures of Shooty and Millie. I thought looked fantastic. I can't really conceive of what was I going to say? I can't really conceive of a credible villain from Jinx Monsoon from what I've seen. And then there's Neil Patrick Harris. I'm trying to put together an idea of what this Doctor Who is, and I just can't do it. The bottom line is I just really genuinely can't do it. No idea whatsoever. I might like it. I might not like it. I might think it looks like Doctor Who. I might not. I mean, I like the pictures of Shooty Man. I thought he looked really great. But again, I'm confused by everything I see. So that's what this video is. It's basically my immediate reaction to what the hell. I'm doing a live stream tomorrow, which will be today for you probably. On Friday, it'll be 3 o'clock p.m. UK time, when the media will be reporting on everything they've seen so far, and I'll be going over the media's response, which I always found quite interesting, don't you? So that's basically the plan. On the upside, both Picard and Mad Lord, and I thought were freaking awesome. I really enjoyed both of those. I just can't get a handle on. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment if you can do all those. If you want to be a real solid, head over to Rumble, subscribe to me there. That's the channel I really want to build up. So if you can help me with that, that is fantastic. And thank you very much for doing that. As I said, I recorded this tonight, like literally half an hour ago. Fine. So let me head over to me. I don't know, like an hour ago. I have no clue. Putting together the disparate parts of this new Doctor Who. I was watching the montage of Matt Smith just now, right? And like all the other Doctors, and it all seems so in the same universe, right? In the same tone. Nothing I've seen. It seems tonally similar in any way to any Doctor Who I've seen before. Does that mean I won't like it? Does that mean it's a bad thing? That's a good question, right? Here's the thing. As it's being done by Rusty Davies, as opposed to Chris Chibnall. If I saw Chris Chibnall do Jinx Monsoon, I would be dismayed, right? Seeing Rusty Davies do it, though, it's somewhat different because I feel obligated to give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Because this is clearly a new vision for Doctor Who. But they say it's completely authentic at the same time, which I'm finding hard to pass. All the disparate elements, especially if Doomsday wasn't a cock-up, right? It's like Doomsday seems to reasonably fit within the Doctor Who universe as presented right now, right? So and no, actually it doesn't. Doomsday looks like it's shit. Everything I've seen is quality. Even Jinx Monsoon's costume, it's well done, but like the context of such a character is well, if you saw my short, I said, look, Russell's going to need some very good writing to be able to pull it off. Right? Because it seems, I don't know, have there been like theatrical pantomime villains like this before? I'm trying to think. I mean, Candyman, maybe? All right, one sec. We need to do a quick peruse through a Doctor Who episode guide, okay? Just 1 second. Have them, I mean, I can't think of any of them. What? Yeah, what is it? One of the greatest lines in From Hell is when Dr. William Gull meets Neatly, his driver, right? Said, I want you to be with me on this mission neatly. And the drow goes, I can't think, sir. Says, quite so. That's precisely the reason. One second. What am I looking? Oh, Doctor Who episode guide. Sorry. I mean, what I've seen looks good. I have to tell you. I mean, look. I mean, doing the like squeezing the Jinx Monsoon release just before all this very interesting Shooty and Millie stuff. Millie looks fantastic. I mean, like, absolutely fantastic, doesn't she? But we'll be looking at her shortly and drooling appropriately. But no, she does. She looks great. I mean, it's not just she's hot. She looks like kind of classy good. Okay, let's go back and see. Has there been pantomime villains like this? Because I can't think of a one. Fine, let's just share screen. Doink. Other Child, no. What, Tribal Cup, no. Daleks, no. Edge of Destruction, no. Marco Polo, no. Keys of Marinus, no. Aztecs, no. I mean, like, Letoxo, or whatever his name is, he was, dramatic. He was arch, but he wasn't like, Captain Weird. I mean, like, really? I mean, we're between Neil Patrick Harris and this guy. Then a lot of people are saying it's the same character, which will be interesting. Again, it all depends on the context. Reign of Fear, no. Okay, fine. Planet of Giants, no. Darling Vader, no. Rescue, no. Romans, maybe. I mean, Nero and I would say the Romans and this is the closest tonally we've seen so far. Web Planet, no. Even like, it was badly realized. Crusade, no. Space Museum, you had all the silly haircuts. Okay, you're veering into it with Space Museum, but not really. Okay, Chase. We had all the different ones. Nah, not really. No. Time Meddler. Okay, Time Meddler kind of fits. Yeah, famous actor. Arch. Yeah, Time Meddler definitely fit that. Yeah, but it still seems more grounded. But Time Meddler, yes. Okay, Galaxy 4. No, Marga was a product of a time. What shall we do, Marga? It was such a weird story. I will be leading now, Marga. It was like, I would like to see David Williams remake the entire thing, right? I think that would be hilarious, right? I think that'd be much better than Galaxy. Like, just play all the characters. I think that would be awesome, right? I don't know, maybe have Stephen Noonan do the Doctor. Who would you have to play Stephen? I don't know. To fight over for Stephen. Mythmakers, no. Dalek Master Plan, you got the meddling monk still. No. Ark, no. Monoids, they were just aliens. No. Massacre. Massacre's great. But yeah, Massacre is a unappreciated complete classic. It is fantastic. Find yourself an audio of the Massacre. It's scary and brilliant. Right? It really is very good. I think, and that introduces Dodo in a very weird way. Special Toymaker, yes. Okay, so you got Monk and Toymaker, fine. Gunfighters, Savages, War Machines, no. Big Doctor, always required. Yeah. I did like the Torchwood London, or whatever it's called, Torchwood, the one with Yvonne Hartman on Big Finish, where they had Wotan on a thumb drive, right? I thought that was really fun. Okay, Cybermen, no. Smugglers, no. Power of the Daleks, no. Highlanders, no. Underwater Menace. I mean, I guess, actually, yeah. Nothing in the world can stop me now. It might be Doctor Who. Okay, let's see if we can get it into color. Macro Terror, no. Faceless Ones, no. Evil of Daleks, fantastic, no. Tomb Cybermen, no. Abominable Snowmen, no. Ice Warriors, no. Anyone World, no. Web of Fear, no. Fear and Deep, no. Weird in Space, no. Dominators. No, it's just they look culturally weird to us, but I don't think they were like goofy. They weren't like drag queens. Where are we up to? Mind robber. Well, no, I mean, because the point of the mind robber is that he was so ordinary, right? In the end, that was the interesting thing. Tobias Vaughan, no, but he doesn't have. Tobias Vaughan, if he had like superpowers, I guess, but he didn't have superpowers. Crotons, no. Caesar Death, love Caesar Death, no. Space Pirates, no. And War Games. I mean, the Time Lords, sort of, aren't they? I don't know. Fine. Spearhead, no. Okay. I guess the Master, he's kind of in that. No, but he's like much more dramatic. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get what he's saying, but this just seems so much more arch. All right. It seems Sarah Jane Adventures to me. Right, but then looking at Shooty and Millie, we're going to look at the picture of them soon. In their Sixers finery. Omega. Okay. The super Doctor Who. Yeah, one second. Let's see what they do. Doctor Who super villains. Master Dalek. No, not villains. Not adversaries. Okay, no. I don't want it in alphabetical. Can I get it in like preference order? I mean, vaguely. I mean, Helen A. I guess Helen A. Yeah, listen, I don't know. Maybe I debunk my own argument right here. Villains rank. Let's see what space says. Maybe they'll just give me a. But Daleks aren't a villain. They're an avid. Autons, no. Ood. No, a villain is it? There you go. Torch, no. Yvonne Hartman's a villain. A villain has to be a singular person. Okay, let's have a look. 20. Let's see what this has to say. Zygons. Okay, these are monsters. There's definitely monsters and villains. Let's see. Who's this? Silence. No. Madame Kavorian. That she's a villain. Okay, not really memorable one. Sycorax. No. Sontar. These aren't villains. No. Oh, Flood. Actually, yes, I would say. I know. Flood is because it was a Gestalt entity, right? So it's a bit of both, right? A bit of both. By the way, I think my viewing pleasure tonight is going to be pretty darn good because Star Trek Picard was delivered like in ways you can't even imagine, right? And my wife had brought me home a curry from Jerusalem. I don't. There are not many curry houses around, but in Jerusalem, she just had it delivered to her office. So, that's fantastic. So I'm gonna have a curry and watch episodes 9 and 10 together because I think the clunky exposition I was annoyed about last week will make sense watching this as a movie, right? The Flood's actually a great little villain. They should really bring that back. They were really good. I should really watch that. Monks again, not villain. I don't know. They're like because again, I got the feeling they were like a Gestalt entity. People hated it. I don't know why. I thought they were fantastic. Right, that story was I thought it was great. I don't know what people didn't like about them. Right, they were really creepy. They had they had seemingly outwitted the Doctor. Introduced in an interesting way. I mean, I just thought it was all really, really good. Hang on. There we go. Doink. Okay, Family of Blood. That actually, I mean, I would say Brother Mine would be the villain. No, Monster. Heavenly Earth Monster. The Shadowkin. For tonight, we made that. What the hell is this one? I don't remember this. Oh, this is from Class. Leave me alone. Headless Monks. Yeah, more adversaries. Time Lords, I guess. The 456. Yeah, but no. Villains are the Master. Right? Davros is a villain. Okay, finally. Missy is a villain, I guess. Sideman is not. Master is a villain. No. That's Species. This is so annoying. Okay, most powerful villain. No, this YouTube. I don't want that. Okay, let's try Screen Rant. I mean, look, they're always good for a laugh. Okay, the Vasnarad did not outright. Is this Mark Donaldson? Better not be Mark Donaldson. Thank God. Melanie McCready. She's actually worse, I think. No. None of these people outside of the Doctor. The Doctor won in all these adventures. All right, that's just what happened. I hate to tell you this. It's I don't know. Can anybody just give me a list? No. Zorbalov is actually a. Actually, these are actually these are villains, right? That's not the Black Guardian though. That's Mordred Undead. Bok is more of a monster. Borad. Okay, actually, this isn't a bad. Go away. This isn't a bad list. Celestial Toymaker. That's a weird picture. Father Angelo. Oh, I remember. Yeah, not really. Harold Chase. Harold Chase was a villain. That's not Helen A, but that's Candyman. Okay, never mind. Maverick Jen. Max Capricorn. Okay, so that's a picture of Rani. Okay. Taran Capel. Taran Capel's a villain. The Beast is a villain. Oh, you beast. Okay, these people are getting on very nicely. Weeping Angel is a villain. That's it. We're done. We just got the snorking guys. Okay. Fine. I don't know. So here, let's get into it. I haven't even got to the chat yet. Let's do this first, then we'll get to the chat. Because I think this is pressing news, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know? I agree. It's pressing news. Here we go. All right. So first, I saw this on Twitter, and I thought it was a goof. I thought it was like somebody pretending it was Shooty, and it's like really Eddie Murphy or someone, right? Because it was walking kind of funny, bow-legged. And then after a little investigation, no, it really was. And also, I should have spotted it. I got that what's the name up right away? YouTube short. Bit of Millie in the background, looking stunning. So I mean, look, this very traditional. Not very traditional. Here's the thing: we've never had a Doctor that changes clothes this much, and I'm sorry to be pedantic, but like we never have. It's freaking me out. Like, and not just changes clothes. I was okay when it was like different versions of orange, but now it's like, okay, now you're going purple. I'm confused. It's like you have too much of a variety. You're dressing like a normal person with a lot of style, right? And looking fantastic. But I don't know, like it's unless this is a plot point, right? So yeah, at first I saw that, I was like, okay. Then very shortly after this came out, and yeah, listen, again, they look stunning, right? I mean, it's when I look at these, oh my God, Millie looks so good. I mean, she looks like a A-list movie star, right? This, I don't know, this looks like a Doctor. If I saw this as a picture of Doctor and a companion, I'll be like, fuck yeah, oh yeah, that looks awesome. Right, I mean, assuming the Shoot is the Doctor and Mill is the companion. If somebody just showed me that picture, I'm like, 100%, I'm there. Right, that looks crazy. Right, and it looks like it really works as a Doctor and a companion. Right, but it's also got they got this nice James Bondian thing going. Again, Millie's got those like model looks. It's funny when she's actually acting, she looks like a human being, but here she looks like a perfect model, right? But so does Shooty. I mean, man, this is a good looking Doctor companion, companion pairing. I mean, man, this is they look awfully good. I'll be using all these on thumbnails. I mean, look, she looks fantastic. I'm sorry, it looks absolutely fantastic, right? I'm sure they're going to be getting into racism of the day. I mean, that would be weird not to at that point. They also put out this picture. I mean, it's just lovely. It really, for me, this really works. It might put you off. And also the hair's different. Like, what's up with that? Okay. But I think it looks very good, right? I think it looks very good. but it's just like, but it looks so different. Here's him filming. And a close up of his ring, somebody pointed out. So I am interested by that. I mean, again, I'm interested by this doctor. He seems dangerous. And I got a little bit of footage, right? And then we'll go to story number 2. Here we go. Bit of location filming. It's a bloke walking down the street. That's it, baby. That's it. It's a bloke walking down the street. Fine. So this is for me. I find this exciting and encouraging, but only if I block out my mind. This that is like look. I got to see the character, right? I mean, this is a huge red flag for me. If it's like a I don't know. Look, I think by the time this comes out in 2024, drag will want to very much disassociate itself from trans, in my opinion. I think drag is going to want to disassociate itself, right, and go back to being. It's like there's not a D in. I mean, there's every letter they want, but I think it's. I think the world has significantly turned, and I think it's turning right now. Although, again, I've been thinking we're in a interesting fulcrum spot, right? Again, like things to be turning again. Here's the thing: I very much live in the moment, right? And in the moment, I could see this working as a villain in another age, right? And I just went through and looked at them and said, this kind of fits in. It's just like if this is some kind of ethereal being, there's lots of reasons why it could be like this. But they also put out a video, and it doesn't get better with the video. Here it comes.
I'm Jinx Monsoon, and this is my costume for Doctor Who.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good. I'm sorry. I have to sit in context. Like Russell T Davies gets the benefit of the doubt. If that was Chris Chibnall's, I'll be like, this is how do you make it worse than the worst thing anybody's ever seen ever, right? But this is Russell T Davies, so he gets the benefit. I got to see what he's got to put on screen, right? But shit, mate. I mean, like, it's like, why is there a pantomime dame? I don't understand. Like, why is there? What is it like a playing card queen that just came out to life or something? Like, what's with the piano stuff? This is the type of Doctor Who I've never seen before. That's what I'm saying, right? So I like putting that together, like that. With this, with Neil Patrick, I don't have a beat on it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the bottom line. I don't have a beat on it, right? I really genuinely have. There's not much I can tell you, right? What do I think it's going to be shit? Well, that's an interesting question because I just saw the end of Mando yesterday and I loved it. We're going to be doing a deep dive into that. I absolutely adored it, and I adored this season. Quite frankly, and even though it adhered to the Disney mandate of making sure there's a minimally 50% or 70% female representation, right? I mean that's Jon Favreau was given his orders, right, and he followed them. But I hate to tell you, the thing he produced was quality and deeply authentically Star Wars. It really was authentically Star Wars, and it came from all eras, and it was very, I found it excellent, right? Absolutely excellent. So people have problems with it beyond the actual content, right? People have to say, well, this is part of a weird agenda, right? And the answer is, yeah. It is, but I judge things based on its merit, right? And I genuinely enjoyed Mando season 3, right? And I don't want to get into it too much because I really want to talk about more in depth when we get to the review. But I genuinely enjoyed Mando season 3, especially the ending. I thought the ending was Return the Jedi good. The second half, Return the Jedi good, really excellent, like really paying off, right? And Picard as well, like man, it was just excellent. Oh my, I mean, like probably the best Trek I've ever seen. Right, and I'm waiting for SFX to come out digitally. It's supposed to come out today, right? Let me see if it's out yet because it's got Terry Matalas interview with it, which I'm sure we're going to be doing on Saturday, right? It's because I really want to go a little bit deep into Picard, and also what's potentially the future of Star Trek. Right, the future of Star Trek is very much in wet clay right now. It can go in many different directions, and the success of Picard has really invigorated the franchise massively, right? So I would be surprised if Matalis doesn't get Star Trek Legacy, right? Which he 110% set up in an awesome way at the end of Picard. I mean, like, so awesome. I can't even tell you how awesome, right? I am so up for Star Trek Legacy. I'm just bummed it doesn't have Captain Liam Shaw in it, right? Who was awesome, right? There is a way you could bring him back, right? But I can't tell you that without spoiling it. But before it got to that setup, it delivered and delivered and delivered perfectly. And I think Mando did the same thing, to be honest with you, right? So what's this Doctor Who going to be like is the question, right? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Bits of it I like a lot. It depends. Again, it depends on what Jinx's character is, how she integrates that. I got to see it on screen, right? I can't prejudge, because I don't like to be prejudiced. Now, again, it's not. Again, if it was like Chibnall or somebody else who doesn't have the track record of Rusty Davies, as like it was Chibnall or Kurtzman, right? I would be like, fuck off, leave me alone. This is absolutely going to be shit. There's no way this is not going to be shit, right? However, because it's RTD, I can't do that, right? It's I don't feel it's right to do that, right? I think he's earned me to get. Hey, listen, if he fucks this up, he fucks it up, right? But I said I had high expectations, right, going in. What are my expectations now? I'm confused. Right? I have confused expectations. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm still a boy. Right? But I'm very confused expectations. Right? This looks fantastic. Right? Bottom line, this looks fantastic. This looks silly. Yeah. This looks childish and non-threatening and silly. Right? And like if you're doing a drag character, so the character can be somewhat disconcerting without really realizing why. It's not a bad idea, right? I agree with it's not a bad idea, but in this day and age, I don't think it's appropriate, right? Because we live in really dark times. I'm like, mate. Okay, look, please, can I just beg of you? The LGBTQ plus world. Could we all just agree if somebody's never had sex before, they shouldn't have their penis voluntarily cut off, right? No matter how much they tell you they want to do it, right? How much it pains them to have the penis, right? We shouldn't cut it off until they've had until they're an adult and had sex, right? And, they should try it out. I mean, there's ways you can try it out, without it. Like it's okay, but that seems like I think we should all be able to agree with that. All sane people, right? Like, I mean, like, just all sane people should be able to agree with that on that fact, and we don't, right? But that seems like a good place we can agree. So that's my problem with it, and it just doesn't look very good. I mean, like this, I can't see mixing with this, right? This is like super cool. This is silly. And nothing is Jinx. Don't get me wrong. It's just like, did Russell T Davies Jinx Doctor Who? Maybe, right? Maybe. I got to keep it on this because this just pisses me off and disturbs me. Oh, but it is a bit Matt Lucas-esque, right? It's a bit, what's it, Bubbles, or grot bags. I mean, like, okay, let's be frank. This doesn't seem any sillier to me than grot bags, right? I'm sorry. This is about maybe a little bit more sensible, but about the same as grot bags, right? If you don't, let me find an image of grot bags, okay? Grot bags and emu, right? Grot bags. Here we go. And I'm not joking. I think they both got the same kind of like visibility. Yes. Okay. If I had this as a villain, when I show you, it would fit in with everything I've seen. Right? I want to be like, weirdly, that's true. Yeah. And I don't think it's good that it's true. Here, let me get these pictures. But it's really weird that it is true. Right? It's really very odd. Hang on a second. Doink. Doink. Like that. I'm sorry. It's not a million miles, mate, is it? Come on. It's not. I mean, like, it seems to have the same level of believability. Doesn't it? I mean, like, yeah, I'm sorry, actually, but it does. Yeah. I like this is being a pantomime dame, whatever. But so it's not really scary unless I mean, it doesn't look scarier than this to me, right? So I don't know. Well, this looks cool to me. Although I am staring at Millie Gibson's eyes, going, yeah, whatever you want, darling. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.